Hi, I'm Jennifer. It was suggested to my husband and I that we should start a YouTube video because we bought a farmhouse and have completely gutted at least a quarter of the main floor. So I'm gonna start this video off with our kitchen. So here's our kitchen. Oops, sorry. I'll post some pictures of what it looked like before. We are almost done with our kitchen. These cabinets are from Home Depot. So I'm gonna, maybe I can flip the camera. Maybe not. Okay. So these cabinets are from Home Depot. We've also ordered our countertops from Home Depot. And what I'm gonna show you is what we're doing to them to create the look that we've got here, which is like farmhouse antique. Okay, so they've got wainscoting on the side. I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry. I'm not a good camera person. So here's our base and our island. My husband put that together. So all these pieces were separate. They were not part of the original cabinets. So I'm going to show you what we're doing to create this look and why people said it may not work. So I want to state that my husband and I have never done anything like this before. This is the first house we've bought that we've completely disassembled. Luckily, he's very handy. He's a mechanically minded farm kid, and I'm an art teacher, so we have some skills that are translating decently to our projects. So I'm going to tell you about our cabinets here. These are the doors that I've been working on. Well, those are drawers and a door. So I'm going to show you the supplies we've been using. Okay, so the internet claims that this Benjamin Moore advanced paint is great for cabinets. So we went and bought some. And I did math, which I probably should have just listened to the lady at the True Value, that I bought way too much paint. So we have done all the base cabinets and about half the drawers and doors, and I've yet used not even a half a gallon. So it does not take a lot of paint. So we do the primer first, okay, and then the color. When I bought the paint, the lady at True Value said that what I wanted to do wasn't going to work, which is to use this paint along with this glaze. Okay, this is that decorative glaze that Rustoleum has to give it that antique look. So the Benjamin Moore people flat out said, including corporate, that it would not stick and that it would not work. I have a friend whose dad does cabinetry, and he said it should work. So being an art teacher and kind of doing what I want anyway with materials half the time, I just went for it. So that was the result of the cabinets downstairs. So what you see here is this is a cabinet door that has the primer on both sides, okay? And these are drawers, fronts, that have been primed and painted. It's an antique white. And I'm about to put the antiquing on, and I can show you guys how to do that. It's really super easy. Only time will tell if the antiquing stays on. I am not putting a poly on top, which might be a mistake, but we'll find out. Simply because I never have good luck with polyurethane, so I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible. Okay, so these drawer covers or fronts are all ready for their antiquing. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I do want to state that every one of these pieces has been sanded before primer and then after primer, and then these guys have also been sanded with, I think, 220 grit newspaper, sandpaper, to make them a little smoother after their final paint coat. So I'm going to attempt to do this on my camera, and we'll see how it goes. So like I said, I'm using the Rustoleum Decorative Glaze and a cheap little chip brush here. And you're going to want plenty of these. So it does not take a lot. I'm going to start with this small one. So like I said, all the holes were pre-drilled at the beginning. I just felt that was the easiest way to do that. I had to measure, which is always fun. So literally you just paint this stuff on. I like to get it everywhere. And a little note about the surface I'm working on. When I did my first set of doors, this was a plastic sheet over the table I was working on, which worked really terribly, actually. So I highly recommend cardboard. It absorbs paint. What I found with the plastic is that the paint would dry on the plastic and kind of adhere, except for when you would move anything off the plastic, it would then pop up paint flakes onto your freshly painted stuff. So cardboard for the win. Okay, so sorry about that. You get it all covered. This is why you use the gloves, because you're gonna get messy. And you literally just wipe it off. The more you wipe off, the lighter it's gonna be. And there's no way for me to put this camera down. And whatever marks you have on there is what's gonna show, so be mindful of that. And the cabinet next to you, because I've got a crowded workspace. Anything that's left is gonna be there, so you gotta kind of pay attention. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the top one more time just to kind of even it out. And I think I want just a little bit more here. It does not take a lot. Okay. And on my bigger cabinets, I went through a lot of rags because it will redeposit the glaze if you've got a dirty rag. And that's how you apply the antiquing glaze.